theme of the semester goal was wants and needs of survival. We learned about how many wants and needs were not being met because of a corrupt worldwide trade system. We also learned about how to give a helping hand through fair trade, which is basically selling goods for what they are worth. This act would make a huge change to farmers, workers, and children if people would spread the word. If every farm was based on fair trade, farmers would be compensated for their goods and have enough money to afford legitimate workers instead of exploiting children for labor. This problem is very real for a child named Baba, a young boy from Ghana who works on his uncle's cocoa farm. Instead of being enrolled in school to get an education, he works long hours with little to no pay. If someone would spread the word to his uncle and other farmers in the poverty-stricken areas about this type of farming, many wants and needs could be met through fair trade.
Part of teamwork is sharing with one another. Teamwork is a huge factor in the rappelling. Where we scale down the face of a 70-foot cliff, you have to learn how to work as a team, whether it is hard skills such as knots and belaying or just encouraging one another. If you have something valuable to a group, you should share. Each one teach one is one of the main points of goal. The first time I was taught the double figure 8 on a bight, another student saw me struggling with the rope. He came over and asked if he could help me. I eventually got it down, and now I can tie the knot and be confident that it will hold someone. Everybody should share their knowledge, because if no one shared anything at the ropes course, it would be chaotic, and I'm sure the Fort Miley ropes course would suffer dire consequences from lack of safety and bad communication. I cannot recall how many times I've had to ask a PLI leader or fellow student how to present or debrief an activity. There was one specific time when I had to discreetly ask Glenn, one of the PLI leaders, what to do during a stretch activity after my mind went blank. He knew exactly what to say while the group went on stretching, clueless of my error. Sharing what he knew saved me from being embarrassed and looking unprofessional in front of the whole group.
Survivor situations. Our class read a book called The Road by Cormac McCarthy this semester. It's about a father and son surviving in a post-apocalyptic America. The dad is preparing the boy for when he is no longer alive. The father is constantly teaching the boy how to be resourceful and how to survive in this cold, barren land. The boy would have been a meal to cannibals or died due to starvation without his father's survival skills. You can see the boy maturing in the story when the two are walking and the boy spots something off the road behind some trees that the man would have missed. Just by looking a little more carefully, he found them shelter, food, and clothes. The man taught him how to be observant and aware of his surroundings. If you have some knowledge that can benefit others, it should be shared, whether it is in your workplace, at home, or in survival situations.